The language that we speak is a language that our ancestors and the spirits of this land understand.
We have a connection to the earth. We have a connection to Amish Ba'an, our basket world.
Our people are the original stewards of this land. We've always hunted, fished, gathered for food and fibers, and woven our baskets right here in this special place.
This is one of our biggest village sites right here, the village of Wukchumni. Because we were in the middle, we kind of got a little bit of all of the colonizers over here. We had experience with the Spanish that came through and took our people to the coast to go make bricks and build missions over there. After America had taken California, we got to deal with the cavalry. We got to deal with other colonizers that came through and wanted to take the land.
They came through and just, they were scalping our people. They were trying to kill us, trying to eliminate us. Paid militia, anywhere from 50 cents to $5 a scalp.
Once they discovered California gold, it wasn't safe for Native people anywhere in California.
So when they discovered that and wanted to start farming, agriculture, whatever, they wanted the land. That's basically where we were mostly affected.
Once they had fences and they became part of private land ownership, we were either having to trespass and take the risk of being chased off the land, threatened, shot at, jailed, put in danger for accessing some of these gathering spaces that we had been maintaining for millennia.
Not having a land base, we had to go underground. We weren't able to have our ceremonies as freely as we used to.
We had to do our ceremonies in public spaces or people's backyards. We're not in the middle of, gawking eyes where people can just kind of come and interrupt what we're doing.
When my mom found out that Bill and Beth Lovett, friends of hers, had purchased this property, she decided to come talk to them because she knew that they were Quakers. She knew that they were very open and giving people. And she asked them, could we use the back portion of this property to have our sweat lodge, to have our ceremonies? And they agreed.
We basically revitalized a lot of our traditions and ceremonies that hadn't been done for many years. We're able to bring back uses of the acorn and acorn mush. We're able to come out here and collect elderberry, the berries and the flowers for our medicines and our foods. We're able to collect fibers that are used for basketry. We're able to collect willows, which are for our sweat lodges as well as medicinal purposes. We're able to come here and do our naming ceremonies. We're able to come here and do our rites of passages, our womanhood and our manhood ceremonies. We've done fastings out here, and we've done all of the things that our ancestors have always done on these lands.
We decided as a council that we needed to grow our own food. We needed to be more food sovereign, take care of our families.
Since 2020, when we established Wukchumni Farms, we decided that we needed to be the example for other people how to come together as a community and grow food. But we recognized that our space was going to be multi-generational. We were going to take the lead from our elders' instructions.
Now, instead of going and gathering where we know the food is, we have to plant the food. We plant the food and we take care of it here. To me, it seems almost like the next logical step.
We've been able to come to this land to intentionally farm, to not only bring nutritious vegetables and fruits, eggs to our families, but we're also able to bring back some of the cultural, traditional foods that have sustained our people for millennia. One of the goals of Wukchumni Farms is to create a sustainable and autonomous food system that honors the earth, that honors our culture, where we're able to integrate traditional ecological knowledge as well as language into everything that we do. It's more than just growing food to feed our people right now. We are really creating systems that are going to sustain our people culturally. It's going to sustain our health and well-being. It's a place where our youth and our people are going to be able to gain a sense of belonging and understanding of their role as Wukchumni people and stewards of this land.
When our people were brought to this earth, we were given 3 things to do. We were told by the Creator, Trollhill the Eagle, that when we come onto this earth, we are here to live life, to continue life, and then the 3rd thing we're supposed to do is take care of our Mother Earth. If we can't go out and take care of the earth like we used to, well, how do we take care of the earth now? For us, that means in our farming practices, we give back to the earth.
That's why these farms have been able to exist, is because the stewardship of our people since time of creation. We should be a model for other people to do things in the right way, in a good way, and in community. That's not going to be destructive to the land or to our people.
Here in the Central Valley, we are dominated by big ag. Everywhere you go, you see massive fields of orange trees or walnut trees. And really, the practices that big ag has, it's not good for the earth. It's not good for the soil. It's not good for the area. What we do here at Wukchumni Farms is we're going back to ancient ways of taking care of our soil, taking care of the plants that we have here. And for us, especially, it brings a different love to this land. And really, to me, that's the biggest difference between us and big agriculture.
We grow organically, we grow sustainably, and we think about all of the things that we do out here. How is it going to affect the little bees that are coming onto our site? We make sure that we don't use any pesticides because we don't want to hurt or damage them. We also don't want to mess up the good microbiology that's in our soil or in our compost by putting some type of pesticide like Roundup that just kills and sterilizes the soil.
That's what organic gardening is. That's what permaculture, that's what agroecology, all these terms are. It's just going back to the old ways.
And we at Wukchumni Farms like to, have full circle, closed loop systems. We're trying to keep the cycle of life as much as we can. We give thanks, even when we come and we plant our food, even if it's just all of our eggs that we collect from our chickens. We love our chickens, like not just our farm animals, not just our pets, but they're our relatives. To maintain that connection as Indigenous people, the connection to the land, the connection to our animals, this place is really special because it's the only place we can do that.
We are collecting native seeds from the plants on the land. We're storing them here in our seed shed, which is made of cob, natural materials from the land. We're able to grow the seed here in our hoop house and really love and steward these plants. We're growing them on site and then we're putting them back on the site for our restoration and conservation efforts. We'll use it for food, for medicine, for basketry materials, and the plant will live on in different ways that'll help sustain our wellness and our well-being, but it'll also help to preserve that for our future generations.
We have a whole tribe, a whole village of people that want to see this place succeed. And it's important for us because the future generations, they're the ones that are going to get to reap the benefits of all the hard work that we do.
We are working on recreating a village where our people can live together, where our elders can spend more time with our youth, teaching them the traditions and language and ceremonies in a safe space, and where the land would be held in perpetuity for our future generations.
The spirits that have lived out here way longer than we've lived out here, spirits of the trees, spirits of the rock, spirits of the ground, all of it has life, all of it has a connection. And we're just trying to get on their level.
And so it's important for us to tell our story, and it's also more important for people to hear our story to know that we're still here. We're not a thing of the past, and we're going to be here for the future.